Hey guys, it's Raffinate, aka Diva to the Core, and I'm coming at you today with a really quick video. This video is going to be based on some maternity stuff, some pregnancy things. I just wanted to come and give you an update on how I was feeling and some things that I had bought for myself and not for baby. How I was improving on my skincare, and things like that. So if you're interested in the video, please stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing I really wanted to hit on was maternity clothing. A lot of pregnant women, I feel, or maybe it was just me, I felt like as soon as I knew I was pregnant, I needed to buy maternity clothing. Part of that was because my pants were starting to cut into my belly, and so it really did hurt, but I wasn't very successful in finding maternity clothing right off the bat. I really had to search, probably because I am pretty curvy and I'm not plus size, but I am at the top range of normal sizes, which would be like a 12, which is what I wear normally, a 10, 12. And so I decided that I would go and buy maternity clothing. I was not successful, so I had to go look elsewhere. And elsewhere at that time was my closet. I just kind of looked around in my closet and I found out that I was able to wear a lot of my clothes and not have to buy maternity clothing. I'm just getting to the point where I need maternity pants. Or I need an elastic band in regular size pants for it to be comfortable. But I'm just at the point, and I'm entering into 6 months, where I need maternity pants. So the first place I went to, well, not the first place I went to, where I went to be successful to buy maternity pants was Ross. Surprisingly, Ross has a very small selection of maternity clothing, but they've got them. And they have really good prices. So these pants, they have a belly band at the top, and then they're just dark straight leg pants. I got for $14.99 at Ross. They fit awesome. They're very slimming. They're very comfortable. I don't fidget with them all day. Best pair of pants ever. If I find another pair like this, I will buy it. The brand is Paris Blues. And like I said, they were $14.99. I also bought a top. The smallest part of me right now would be the part of me that's right underneath my breast, right at my rib cage. That is the smallest part of my body, and so I like to highlight it because I've noticed that if you look at me straight on, you really cannot tell that I'm pregnant, because I still have the same hourglass figure. But if I turn to the side, you definitely see the belly, okay, which is a blessing, I guess, that I haven't spread out quite yet. But I bought this top. It was $9.99. It's not the smallest, best fitting top, but it does have an elastic band that goes right at my rib cage, which helps to create that hourglass figure, and helps me out a lot. So that's why I bought this top. It's a really pretty print. I can wear it to work, be comfortable in it, no problem. I also bought this leopard print top that's sleeveless. It's see-through, so I have to wear a tank top underneath it, but it has like a Peter Pan collar and also has detailing buttons all the way down the front. I just thought that was cute, something to jazz it up. You have to realize that when you're pregnant, you do have to be conservative as far as covering your body. I do not think it's cute for a pregnant woman to walk around with her belly out. So you do have to cover your body, but you can do it fashionably without being overly covered, as far as like feeling like a grandma. You don't have to do that. The other things that one other thing that I've really been focusing on would be my skincare. I already have I wouldn't say sensitive skin, but it's skin that has a temperament. My skin likes to hold on to oil and dirt, and it's really hard to get my skin clean. And so bathing daily is not in question at all. Sometimes I even bathe 2 or 3 times a day just to be sure that my skin is clean and it stays fresh and clean looking. So one thing that I have been doing every week on a weekly basis is exfoliating my skin. I went to TJMax. Yes, I went to TJMax And I bought this exfoliator. I'm pretty sure you can't see it because I don't know if my camera is auto-focusing, but it is by Cape West. It's a Shea and Vanilla Exfoliating Salt Scrub. I am a fan of exfoliating. Before I became pregnant, maybe for the past 3 or 4 months, I have not been exfoliating on a regular basis. I did before though. I exfoliated at least twice a week. In between days, and so this exfoliating has really helped my skin to be rejuvenated at least once a week, pulling the extra oil out, taking that layer of skin off that just needs to go, that's not very attractive. It's really helped me out. I've also been using Sea Booth oil. I bought this from Ulta and it was around $6. If I didn't mention it before, the exfoliator was, I didn't, $5.99. But this oil was around $6, I know, at Ulta, and it has helped to keep my skin moisturized. As far as stretch marks are concerned, I don't know if it's helped with that. I do need to get a bio oil or something that's specifically for stretch marks. But I did look at my tummy the other day and I am starting to get them. I almost wanted to cry. My husband was like, so what? You're pregnant. Don't you think that's going to happen? I was like, this ain't cute. But anyways, I bought this oil. It's really helping to keep my skin moisturized. I don't itch a lot. I know a lot of pregnant women say that their skin stretches and so it's itching. I don't itch a lot, and I think it's because I'm also using an oil to moisturize along with my lotion. So I use a lotion and a oil to moisturize and just kind of layer on. Now this lotion is something that I have never used. Gold Bond Ultimate. I've never used any type of Gold Bond anything, but I really like the smell of it. Insanely, it doesn't smell bad. And I know that Gold Bond products normally don't smell that great, but this one smells good. It's softening with shea butter. It says softens rough and dry skin, which it does, and it has vitamins A, C, and E, and it's not greasy, so it doesn't leave like a greasy film over my skin, and it's really helped to moisturize and I believe give my skin the elasticity it needs so I don't get a lot of stretch marks. I am in my 6th month of pregnancy, I believe, and so for me to just now be getting stretch marks, I'm not quite sure if it's normal, but I do feel blessed that they're just now coming and they weren't coming at the beginning of my pregnancy, which means I would have a whole bunch of them by now. As far as skincare, the most important thing as far as skincare I've been using has been, and I'm sorry if this is gross to some people, my black soap. I have it inside my soap dish, but this black soap has been a miracle worker as far as my skin is concerned. I don't know why, but it seems to me that some women of color, me being included, when we become pregnant, our neck becomes darker, and maybe, you know, your elbows and knees and stuff like that is already a little tad bit darker, but my neck especially had become darker, and I was like, what is going on? This is not cute. But the black soap has helped tremendously with that, and the color of my skin. It's really helped to even it out, to take away the film and the dirt and give me a nice even skin tone. So although my neck is not what I would like for it to be, it's a lot better than what it was maybe a couple weeks ago in my pregnancy. The black soap really helped. I bought this from the beauty supply store. I think it was $3.99, but they also sell it at Walmart and Target. Target was a little high. I think the one at Target was like Miss Shea Butter, something like that, and it was $5 or $6. So that's a little high for 1 bar of soap, but something that will help your skin tremendously, even if you are not pregnant and you're experiencing like a dark neck or dark underneath your arms. I think that this will really help a lot. Now, I've also had to change my foundation routine because I don't know. Maybe it's because I do have a little glow in my skin, or maybe it's the weather. I don't know. But I've actually switched to something that's a little bit, I think it has a different base color. I normally use my MAC Match Master, in 9.0. As you can tell, it's going down. So I've used it a lot. And I normally go through like 2 of these a year. But in 9.0. But I looked at myself in the mirror, I think yesterday, and I saw that I was turning orange. So I didn't like that at all. It's oxidizing. So I don't know why, but all of a sudden I just look orange. And so I stopped. I wore something different today. I wore my CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous, the 3-in-1 foundation. And I feel like my skin is a lot more matte, has a lot more of a natural looking color to it, and it doesn't necessarily look like I have on a lot of foundation or a lot of makeup. And so I have had to switch to this, and it is a foundation that will stay with you all day. Surprisingly enough, CoverGirl, outside of the Queen collection, did have a color that matched me, and so it wasn't bad at all. And it is a new foundation that they came out with maybe 3 or 4 months ago, and so I paid about $10 for it in comparison to my $30 foundation. It works pretty well. Now, as far as like keeping myself busy and making sure I feel well, I definitely try to walk once or twice a week on the treadmill, like a mile or for 30 minutes. I can't push it too long because I start to get like a cramp in my stomach, and that's when I stop. Like I totally stop. I do not overeat. A lot of people are saying, oh, you're pregnant, why don't you just eat? Why don't you just... No, don't eat, girl. Like, eat, but don't overeat. You know, I eat until I'm full, and my appetite has changed a lot since I've been pregnant. I don't like to eat a lot at all. So I nibble here and nibble there, and I might have 1 meal or so a day, but that's just how I am. If I eat more than that, I'll feel sick. So that has helped my weight. The last time I went to the doctor, I had gained 3 pounds in 1 month, and so that was right on track with how I was supposed to be gaining weight. So that has been a blessing as well. But I also have been trying to keep myself busy, and so I've been doing a lot more crafting around the house. I know that sounds whack, but I've been crafting, thinking of little things I could do for the baby room. Once we start to put it together, that would help it to look personal and nice and be comfortable for her, because I know we'll be spending a lot of time in there. And so one of the things I have been doing was I have been covering baby wipe cases. This is an example of one of the wipe cases that I've covered. It is a ladybug theme, and it's trimmed in black, I believe it's called Grosgrain ribbon, and it's really cute. That I have the bow on the front of it that I made all of it, put it all together. And then she also has a matching larger wipe case that will sit on top of like her changing table or something like that. So those are the little things I've been doing to take care of myself, to make sure I stay busy, make sure I stay healthy, and make sure I stay beautiful. The last thing you want to do is look back on your pregnancy and think, wow, I was a roly-poly, or I look horrible. I don't want to remember my pregnancy like that. I want to say, you know, I felt great during my pregnancy. I feel like I looked great during my pregnancy, and it ended well with a beautiful baby girl. And so thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys subscribing. I've had some new subscribers to come in the last couple weeks, so thank you so much, and welcome to my channel. If you have any questions, you can always leave them below in the comment box, or just send me a message, which some of you have, and I'll be more than happy to answer your question. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Deuces, bye.